Don't sleep on NERDSoul, man. Subscribe. This man, he's very good at what he does, man.
It's true.
Don't sleep.
He ain't telling no lies. NERDSoul. Yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. And guess what? I have a special guest, the man of the hour. You saw that Papa Cherry that I reviewed. Well, here is Saxton Moore. What's up, man?
What's up? Yeah. Saxton Moore here representing Pixel Pirate Studio.
Word up.
At our first ever drink and draw on the West Coast.
So, I've been able to review the first 12 pages, right?
Right,
12 pages, and you guys got a chance to see it. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Where did the whole idea of Papa Cherry start?
Well, it originally started with the concept of there's like a legend about Robert Johnson, who was like an old guitar player, he's considered the godfather of rock and roll.
Yeah.
He was said to have been a horrible guitar player. People would pay him to go away. He went away for a few weeks or whatnot, came back, was a phenomenal guitarist. And he said that he got those skills by going to the crossroads and meeting the devil, where he sold his soul to be able to play like that. So, you know, it's supposed to quote unquote be a legend. He says it was true, but it created...
We'll never really know.
Yeah, you never know. There's also The Devil Went Down to Georgia. You know, the old Southern song with the guy playing was it the fiddle or the banjo? One of them.
I don't know the exact musical instrument.
Yeah, but it was a competition between this guy and his musical abilities against the devil for his soul. So there was a whole lore about both of those that was interesting to me, that I wanted to modernize it and make it unique, and put it in the story that I created. So,
all right, I like it, and you know I love the black and white.
Yeah.
But why black and white?
Well, with black and white, what I've always loved in manga comics is it leaves a lot to your imagination.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's all about the story that you're trying to bring across. Black and white, it's also cheaper to produce, right?
Yeah.
But it leaves a lot to your imagination, where you could fill in the blanks on color and actually just focus in on the story. So it bumps up your production value as well. So when you do a first run of the book, it's in black and white. You may be able to come back and do a second version of the book where it's in full color or just a few colored pages. Or when it finally comes out in animation form, it's in full color and it's that, you know, that more fresh and more new to your audience. So
yeah, because I'll admit, I think the black and white actually helps to serve the story because of what it's about.
Yeah,
You got kind of like this old timey sort of feel, and it kind of like it has this. Classic. It kind of like helps it, and it kind of like pairs very well with the whole idea of, like, you know, selling your soul and the zombies and the demons and all that good stuff. It pairs very well. Now, you've been doing your thing with Pixel Pirate for a minute. For the people that don't know at home, what is Pixel Pirate Studio?
Pixel Pirate Studio is a full-fledged animation production studio house, as well as a tech company. We started back in 2009 after I did my stint through the animation industry, from Cartoon Network to Nickelodeon. Worked at American Greetings for a while and helped revitalize the Care Bears, Strawberry Shortcake, Madball brand. So I had a full gamut of you know, the animation entertainment industry, where at a certain point I felt like, you know, as I'm helping other entities create and develop their brands, I wanted to spend time and do that with my own brands. And,
Makes sense.
Created our own IP. And then at a certain point, we kind of figured out our whole staple of the content we were going to produce. We wanted to see more people that look like us, right? Which is an underserved market. We want to be the pioneers of cultural content and create things that kind of spearhead sci-fi, fantasy, supernatural.
Okay. Right up my alley.
Right. We want to inspire people to dream, create, and be aspirational. So that's why I created Pixel Pirate Studio, so we could see more people of color and inspire them to dream big and do bigger things as well. So
it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
Now, I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Right.
And I met you in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
But I had been up on your work like long before.
Okay.
Now, in the book, he goes to Richmond, Virginia. Is that where it's set for the whole book?
No.
Okay,
The whole Papa Cherry series, I wrote it in a way that if it was a full-on animated series, it would be 13 episodes. So essentially, there's going to be 13 stories, 13 scripts for the East Coast tour.
All right.
Now, the East Coast tour is 1 year after Papa McAfee sells his soul to the devil.
Okay.
So he's supposed to work his way.
So he's riding high. It's year one.
Yeah, it's
everything's okay.
Yep.
Sort of.
Yep. He's got to work his way up to rock legend. This is his first East Coast tour. It starts in Richmond, Virginia. And the way I wanted to place it is each city that he goes to, there's going to be unique stories that kind of follow him along the way.
All right.
But I want to capture the soul and feel of the music within each city.
Nice.
So when you come into Richmond, you're going to get a taste of Richmond.
All right.
The second story takes place in Brooklyn at a, kind of like an Afro-punk festival type thing. So you get a taste of like black, hippie, soul, funk music in the heart of New York City. You get a little taste of New York's historical aspect when it comes to music. And they'll go across the East Coast. They end up in Detroit, Rock City. You know what I'm saying, for a battle of the bands at the end. So you get the full gamut of the music scene across the East Coast. And once that's done, the story will take another turn on a West Coast tour. That's like a second season or a second set of books. Book one is a 96-page graphic novel, and it's all about the Richmond concert.
Okay. So when so you're doing Pixel Pirate, you're doing animation.
Right.
And now you're doing this book, which is a graphic novel. But I've noticed a nice marriage between an animation style and more of a just sequential art style.
Right. Because
when you look at some of the pages, it has a very unique animation, like still look to it.
Right.
Like there's one spot, if you guys haven't checked the review, there's one spot where he's in the car, and like just the view of his like legs and how he's leaning and everything, it's very vivid and very just like cinematic almost.
Right.
Is that on purpose, or is that just something that's just kind of how you do?
No, most definitely. I wanted to do a little something different from your traditional comic or manga. The way of comic storytelling is a little bit different. I want to take more of a cinematic approach, whereas you'll see in the comic panels that they're wide, like widescreen, right? So it could easily be converted. We'll essentially take those pages and convert them into our storyboard. And the perfect example is one of the pages with Papa on stage with the guitar, where you first see the names of a few characters. That page alone was the storyboard for the animated teaser. That's literally every panel of one page to create that teaser.
Nice.
So I wanted to make the storytelling flow, so you'll get a brand new approach to comics when you read this. I wanted to have a movie feel.
Nice. Well, man, that's a lot for you guys to get and a lot for you guys to digest. Now, before we bounce, I have to ask everyone who comes on the show, who's your favorite superhero and why?
Superhero.
Yeah, gotta be a superhero. No Archies allowed.
No villains?
I'll give you a villain.
Okay, hands down. My favorite villain of all time is Galactus.
Oh, okay.
Dude eats planets. Now, I have a nice collection of Galactus everything. I collect Galactus.
Oh, wow.
So, and one of my favorite new books that I've been reading now is The Ultimates 2.
Okay.
where Galactus converts from the planet eater to the life bringer. So he's a very unique character, very powerful character, and one of the most feared villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So he's my number one.
That's your guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like Doctor Strange though.
And I think you might have the first Galactus I've ever gotten.
Oh no.
Now I've traveled. And I think this might be the first Galactus right here.
I mean, what can you do when Galactus shows up?
I mean, I guess
he's a planet eater.
Yeah, I guess outside of the Phoenix, maybe the Gauntlet.
He destroys universes.
Yeah, so that's
one body at a time. So beat that.
Oh man. So for these guys at home,
right?
Where can they find you? Where can they find Pixel Pirate? Where can they find Papa Cherry?
Okay, first of all, focus on Papa Cherry. Right now, we're doing a Kickstarter campaign for Papa Cherry. I think we got like 9 days left. Sorry to date the material.
No, it'll be up tomorrow. So you guys need to go on and check it out.
We've produced 24 pages so far. We have a potential book deal. I can't say who it's with, but the contingency for the book deal is we have to produce the book, which is why we started the Kickstarter campaign. We need to make 96 pages, where I think we're at a 50% mark right now.
Okay.
I think we've actually passed the 50% mark now.
Okay, good. So we on the way.
Yeah. So if you want to look it up, it's on Kickstarter. Look up Papa Cherry. That's P-A-P-A.
And the link will be down below.
Yeah. As for our Pixel Pirate Studios, you can go to pixelpiratestudio.com, or we're at Pixel Pirate Studio on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So all your social media outlets. And if you, worst case scenario, just Google us. We'll show up at the top.
That's what's up. All right, real quick before we bounce, why Supernatural? Are you like a big Supernatural fan? Well, or is this just one story that really intrigues you?
No. Like, we like to push the boundaries. Haven't seen a lot of Supernatural content with people of color.
Good point.
I like to mix and match things that I love.
Okay.
So if you're a Quentin Tarantino fan, you'll love Papa Cherry. There's a lot of...
There is. You get your action. You get your action in there.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. If you like grindhouse films or Quentin Tarantino movies, it's very violent at times. It's action packed. It has some satire in there as well.
Yeah.
So we've got a very great team for this project, and we put a lot of sweat and tears into it, and to make sure that everything's on point. We've been producing great work throughout the years, and we don't want to stop now. It's only going to get better from here. If you don't believe me, check out the pages. If you donate now,
check out them pages.
You donate now, you get a sneak of the first 12 pages, which you've had a chance to go ahead and review it.
I gave you guys like a peek at them, but trust me, all of them have not been seen.
Yeah.
So man, that is dope. Now you guys are informed. Now I know kind of where Papa's going. So I feel good. Hopefully you guys feel good.
Now before you head out, I do have to give you some love, man, because this man is out here doing his thing. If you haven't subbed on YouTube, please sub.
Yes.
NERDSoul.
Yes, definitely.
NERDSoul.
Check me out. It's easy. Just Google it. Don't find me. I'm easy to find, and don't sleep
on NERDSoul, man. Subscribe. This man, he's very good at what he does, man.
It's true.
Don't sleep.
He ain't telling no lies. So guys, holla at us. We're gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Papa Cherry. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it yet? And have you donated? If not, go check it out. If you're into Supernatural at all, it's probably worth your time. So, from us to you, we're saying peace.